Hi everybody, today's video is my January favourite. So I always do a favourites in January because for me it's a very special month because it is my birthday. Obviously it's like an important month for everybody, but especially for me. I turned 23 on the 18th of January, so I was gifted some lovely things. And that's what a lot of this is. It's also a lot of Christmas things as well I got. So January is never boring for me. I've always got so much going on. And it's just an exciting month for me and I get like just loads done. So I am going to start off with my beauty bits, and my favourite thing of the whole month out of like all these favourites has to be, oh my god, it was a birthday present from my sister, and it is the Tartelette in Bloom eyeshadow palette, and this is from Tarte. And Tarte is a brand that is, I think it's from the USA. I know you can't buy it in the UK, so she literally had to buy it from their website, which I know is costly. But I've been dying for this for maybe like 2 years now, and that's why I'm so grateful to have it in my life. It's one of them palettes that I know I will just absolutely love because, for one, the shades in it are all so usable. I'd like wear it today, but I wouldn't not use any of these shades. Like, they're all shades I would love to use. And there's even a matte black in it. There's like a whitish, there's a few shimmery. There's like 3 shimmers, I think, and the rest of them are all matte. And to say how many's in here, there is 12 eyeshadows in this palette, and that's just brilliant. I love it. I mean, just the packaging and everything is just so pretty. So next up is something I actually bought for myself, I think, right before Christmas, and it was my first ever Glossier order, and in it I got the balm.com lip balm. Love this. It is so good. I mean, the packaging again looks absolutely stunning. It's just so timeless looking. But I'm loving the Glossier things that I ordered, but this especially, this has been on my nightstand, so I'll be using it every night and in the mornings. I take it to work with me. I've just been using it throughout the day and I love it. My hair's a bit crazy today. I braided it last night and now it's literally just taken over. The next thing for my beauty is a perfume, and this is the Elizabeth and James Nevada, and I believe this is by the Olsen twins. I'm not actually too sure. Yeah, and this is Nevada, so this is a white one. They also, I think, do like a black one and a red one, but I like this one. This is very everyday kind of smell. This, to be honest, it reminds me of like cities. It's just a bit more sophisticated, so I really like that. Now I'm going to move on to a fashion bit. So firstly is this top that I am wearing now. This is very out there for me, very out there. So this is from ASOS. I believe it is an ASOS brand. So obviously it's spotty and lace, but it is a body wrap top, which for me, wrap tops anyway are new to me, and bodies. Really enjoying bodies actually, because I tuck everything in anyways, my jeans. So this really helps me out. So the first time I wore this was actually in Liverpool, and it is a bit booby, this top. Like, I keep having to adjust it because I've not got any tape on today. Tape though, I've been using the eyeliner body tape. So I realised that this doesn't, when I put it on like these areas, it doesn't stick to my skin very well. Where it actually does stick to the best is my bra. So I was sticking it onto my bra and then onto the top, and that kept it in place like all night, because we went out for a meal and then a few drinks, so I didn't then have to worry about gaping. So yeah, I love this top. I'm like wearing it casually right now, but I mean, when I went to Liverpool I dressed it up and it's just loved it. Love this top. Very different for me. So next up is this bag. Now this was a Christmas present that I actually picked out because when I saw it I loved it. Now this is from New Look. I'm very picky with my bags. For one, I carry all of my bags across my body just because it is safer and you don't actually have to carry it with you, so that's a bonus. So this one has got the little handle as well, so it's quite smart. This is more now my go-to bag, because I didn't actually have a black go-to bag. Like, my handbags, like, I've got a brown one and a grey one. Obviously it depends what I'm wearing, which bag I choose that day. So now I have a classic black one. This was like like £22 or something. It has got the clasp opening and then like the big empty space in the pocket at the back. But I love that it's different textured. Obviously it's not real leather, but then this bit is like slightly textured and it's got a bit of suede on it, but only a very little bit. And I like that. It looks very nice indeed. It looks like it should be a bit more pricey than what it is. Now this one's hard to show you, but this is my coat. Obviously it's camel coat and it is very long, but this is from Primark and I think I bought this for about £20. I absolutely love it. It's just, this beigey colour is so my tone at the minute. I'm loving the browns and it's just something different for me. It's a very smart coat. I mean, it's got lovely tortoiseshell buttons. I'm going to put this on so you can see what it looks like on, because like I said, it's very hard to get into this shop. So my next favourite are some rings, and they are from Boohoo Moon. Now, I've talked about these a few times now. I bought some for myself actually. Oh gosh, it might have been October time now, and then I've just recently got some new pieces from my birthday. So it's really hard to show me them, so I'm going to have to do a cutaway. But I've got 4 here, and these are all adjustables because I don't know my actual ring size. So I go for the adjustables, and then they can literally fit on any finger I decide I want them on. So there can be also midi rings or made to be just, you know, normal rings. They could fit, one could fit like my pinky, and it could also fit my thumb finger if I wanted to. So these I always get in the £5 sale as well, because they're about 20 odd quid normally, but I've always bought them when they've been in the £5 sale, which they do like every few months or so. They are just absolutely stunning, and I mean, they come in these beautiful pouches. It's so cute. Like, it's just nice to keep these. And so now I'm gonna move on to my miscellaneous favourite. So I'm gonna actually start off with something I bought for myself a couple of weeks ago, and it is the Keep cup. So obviously these are like just tumbler cups that you do for your hot drinks and I guess your cold drinks, but I like my branded stuff, I really do, and that's recently been, yeah, somebody This is the 8-ounce one, and I actually bought it from ASOS when it was on offer for like £11. So I bought the 8-ounce one because it is tiny, but it is the right size for a flat white, and a flat white is my go-to coffee. I have a coffee machine, so when I use that one at home, I'll have a flat white in here, and when I go out, I will also, like I said, I always get a flat white, so it's handy for on the go as this. And usually as well, like, the hot drink cups are quite big, and I always end up getting the combination wrong between the coffee and the water, and it always ends up really weak. And I also, when I'm out and about, I literally will like just sip. So I literally just sip it, and I also like hardly ever finish it when I'm out and about, because obviously I'm too busy driving. So this is just a good size anyway to make a strong coffee. So these were in my stocking this year from Christmas, and they are the Yankee Candle Sugared Blossom Wax Melts. Oh my god, these smell absolutely delicious. To the point I've used 3 of them because I've got 3 wax melts downstairs, so I have one in each. I have actually found them, Tesco sell them, and I've bought some more because these are the perfect spring scent. I mean, I've got loads downstairs to use up, but I've just gone out and repurchased these ones. Oh my god, they smell absolutely delicious. They make your house smell just so lovely, just loveliness. Don't know how else to describe it, because it's called Sugared Blossom, but it's not like a flowery scent. It's not like a baking scent. Ooh. Okay, it doesn't actually say what scents are in this, but this just smells delicious. So my next miscellaneous thing is actually a rather big thing, and it is my MacBook Pro. So I bought this for myself in November, and I'm so happy with it. I actually bought it from Argos when they was having a sale right before Christmas. I think it was at the Boxing Day sales. and it's not a new one, it is the 2017 version, so it hasn't got the swipe bar on the top, but this was still like 800 quid. But I'm absolutely loving having this, because we was using Anthony's laptop before, and it was a very old laptop. It was rather slow anyway, so we have upgraded, well I have upgraded, and upgraded for sure. Now this is one of those purchases that, you know, you just want it for a while and you finally manage to do it and you can afford to do it, and it just feels good. It's like a good adulting moment. Like, I feel like just giving myself a big gold star for this one. Very proud of myself to afford it, so yay. So yeah, I mainly got this because I now can use iMovies to edit my videos on. It's just, I'm still learning how to use the laptop. The copy and paste and things like that are just so much different and much more complicated, so yeah, I'm still learning. So another miscellaneous thing is actually my 1 second everyday app on my phone. So this I used to have good maybe 4 years ago, and I believe I did it for like 6 or so months, and I believe they actually put a price on the app, so I stopped using it. But for some reason, I don't know, I think it literally, I started this on the 1st of January, so perfect timing. Somebody put it on their Instagram stories, and I was like, I need to look back into that. So I looked at it on the Apple App Store, and it was free again. But it is a different layout, so they must have upgraded it from last time. But at the start of the month, I literally did about 2 full weeks, and it was getting a bit getting a bit boring because I do a lot of long-houred shifts, and there's only so much of that you can keep re-filming for your 1 second. So, like, there's quite a few gaps in it, which are just my work days. I've actually not done one yet today, so I'm going out for tea tonight, so actually that could be mine tonight. But that's the other thing, it's like remembering exactly to do it every day. I mean, I love my birthday ones. All the ones like surrounding my birthdays are really good. Really good. So I don't know if it was just a one-time thing and if they've now put the price up, if it was because it was New Year's Day or something, I'm not too sure. But I'm so happy I found it again. So my last category is movies and shows. But I've actually not watched any new movies this whole month. So I've got no movies, but January is the time for TV shows. Like, everything comes back out because everything takes a break over Christmas, and then, anyway, the big one is Silent Witness is back. I freaking love Silent Witness. I think my mum got me into Silent Witness, and I absolutely love it. So it's on BBC One. They do it in 2 parts, which means it's always like really gripping, and I just love it. It's my favourite thing at the minute, my absolute favourite. So thank you, Mum, for getting me onto that. The actors and actresses also perfect. So another favourite, it's a bit of an odd favourite for me, is actually Doctor Who. So this is something Anthony watches, and I watch it with him every Sunday at 7 o'clock or at 7:10, whenever it starts. And I don't know, I'm kind of into it, I'm kind of not, I'm still like this about it. I absolutely love the new Doctor, I love her, she's brilliant, I love the cast on it. I mean, it is a bit far-fetched, obviously. She's a time-travelling alien, and they're all aliens, and they're all trying to kill people on Earth, and I don't really know, and they're not usually on Earth. There's a time capsule, not a time capsule at all, it's a TARDIS. I love it. I mean, it's something that I've watched for years, but I didn't used to watch it religiously every single week, until I got with Anthony, and Anthony's a huge fan, so yes. Another new favourite, oh my god, Masked Singer, The Masked Singer. Everyone is talking about this on Twitter because it's brilliant. It has come over from the USA, and I must admit, I am like dying to find out who these masked singers are. Some of them are coming out and I was like, I don't even know who you are, and then some of them are like just so on point, and I think there's only 2 weeks left, if I'm right. And I love the panel. I love Rita Ora being on the panel. Jonathan Ross, not so much. Oh, the sun has just come out. play. I also like Joel, who presents it. Joel, is it Domet? I don't know. But it is a great show. Even like the theme tune is like catching, and I just love it. And then I like going through Twitter afterwards and seeing everyone's guesses, and I'm like, nah, it's obviously not them. Like, obviously. And then you see some guesses, you're like, oh my god, it clicks. That's obviously who it is. So far, I've not guessed one of them, but that's fine. Another favourite is, of course, Love Island is back with the winter series. So I love Love Island. I've only actually loved it though for the last 2 series, because I didn't get everyone's hype for, like, to be honest, I don't remember it for the first one at all. It was the second one I got into it when everybody was hyped up about it. I think I started watching it towards the end and fell in love, and now I follow it, and there's just some people in it that do my head in, but some that it's like, Naz needs to find love, otherwise I'm going to go in there and get him for myself. Also, that villa they have got in Cape Town in South Africa is beautiful. Oh my god, everybody who's done the summer ones are all there thinking, what happened? Why did they get such a nice villa? I mean, the inside of it you don't really see very often. The inside looks maybe quite small, but the outside, I mean, it's on like, what, 3 tiers into the outside bit, so it looks much nicer, and they've got much better views as well. So that is it for my January favourites. I hope you enjoyed this video and my crazy hair. I will see you next video for... No, I will see you next week for a brand new video. Thanks for watching. Bye.